Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. So, first, I got my COVID beard going here. I got to shave this, but I don't know. Maybe we'll grow it. We'll see. Anyways, unwritten rules in baseball. We've talked about this in the past in different videos. A couple weeks ago, Fernando Tatis Jr. was, in the headlines for, possibly breaking an unwritten rule. Okay, and I've made another video on unwritten rules that has gotten a lot of views. If you haven't seen it, you can go over there and check that out. But I want to talk today about my own unwritten rule. I want to make we can actually write it down if we want. But for starters, let's just start off with an unwritten rule, okay? I think this has to happen. Let me know what you think. I mentioned it in one of my YouTube live sessions a couple days ago. Here's the thing. Let's start with a current unwritten rule, and then I'm going to give you what I want to add, okay, to that. When a player does something in a game and there needs to be some type of retaliation, I think everybody knows that pitchers sometimes will throw at hitters and hit them intentionally, okay? Sometimes it comes from the coaching staff or, maybe a manager or maybe another player on a team, or sometimes it's just kind of, again, it's an unwritten rule. It's kind of known by pitchers that, hey, if that team did something to us, then we've got to pay them back, and so I'm going to take this upon myself to hit a guy. All right, and if you guys have been following the Yankees and the Rays, well, for the last 3 years, they've been throwing at each other's heads. And Chapman, he almost killed a guy a couple nights ago. He threw a 101-mile-an-hour fastball that just barely missed. He actually threw 3 fastballs of about 100 miles an hour up and in the guys. But this one went it barely missed the guy's head, okay? And so this is an unwritten rule that, I don't personally agree with. I think for a couple of reasons. One, you can kill somebody, and that's not a joke. You can seriously hurt someone or kill someone. You hit them in a 100-mile-an-hour pitch in the head. You could end their career. You could seriously hurt them. You could affect their quality of life. It is very, very dangerous, right? So I think they need to, and I don't know how you do it. I don't know if you just start throwing guys out and suspending them for a half a season or something. I know it's difficult to do. Sometimes it's not always the easiest thing to judge intent. Other times it is very easy to judge intent, but it does get a little bit, there are gray areas, and so I understand it's tough to do sometimes. But I do think that unwritten rule, I think, has got to go because of how dangerous it is. And so let's start off with that, okay? But here's my thing, and maybe this is because I'm a hitter. But what I get upset about with this unwritten rule, right, is that as a hitter, I can't do anything about it, right? If I'm a position player, what am I going to do? I get up there and the pitcher's going to hit me, okay? There's no way really for me to get back at him. I guess I could run out there. Yeah, I could take my bat, I guess, and try to kill the guy. But I'm going to get suspended for a really, really long time if I do this. I might be kicked out of the league, okay? So I feel like it's kind of unfair that the pitcher who has a ball that can seriously do an enormous amount of harm to someone is able to do that, and I can't do anything about it, right? If there's other sports, right, you get back at somebody in football, if they're going to hit me hard, well, I can get right back at him. I can hit him hard. In basketball, if someone's going to hard foul me, guess what? I can hard foul them back, right? In hockey, if a guy wants to fight or something, I can drop my gloves. I can fight the guy. In baseball, it's the pitcher can do whatever he wants. The pitcher doesn't even have to come up and hit this year at all in either league, and so you can't throw at him to get back at him. So I just think it's a little bit unfair, okay? So here's my thought. This is my unwritten rule, and I was talking about this. I think the new rule should be, if a pitcher wants to throw at a hitter and try to hit them, then the hitter should be able to run out and beat the hell out of the guy, mano-a-mano, one-on-one, okay? Because what happens is, you throw at a guy and you hit him, and there's been times where that guy runs out at you, and what happens? Every now and then the pitcher will try to fight the guy, right? Or if you're Kyle Farnsworth, you might pick him up and slam him into the ground, okay? But usually, somebody's going to get there before anything bad happens. So the catcher's going to tackle the hitter as he runs out, or the first baseman or third baseman is going to cut him off and deck him, or even if you do get in there and get a shot, someone's coming in and tackling you, and they're going to come save their pitcher, right? Because, I mean, the pitcher just tried to kill you, but we've got to save our pitcher. We can't let the hitter or anyone on the other team get any retaliation, okay? And so my rule is, there should be, I don't know, maybe we have like a 30-second clock or something. I will put a clock up or whatever. You get hit, you charge the mound, you got to drop your bat. Can't use your bat because you could really kill a guy, even though the pitcher just tried to kill you. Okay, you charge the mound, and we're going to have a hockey fight. We'll give them 30 seconds, all right? If the pitcher wants to try to run away, I've seen this happen in some other leagues. I know maybe it was like the Japanese league or something. I've seen pitchers hit guys and then just take off and sprint away and try to run. I haven't seen that done in the major leagues, really. But there's going to be a 30-second fight, okay? So if you've got enough cojones to throw at my head, then you better have enough cojones to put up the dukes and fight it out for 30 seconds. That's it, okay? Ivan Drago, Rocky Balboa style. If he dies, he dies. But I think this is what needs to happen, okay? This is what I want, if we want to write it down or an unwritten rule, I don't really care what you want to do with it. But I think that'll take out some of this headhunting stuff. Now, if you're Aroldis Chapman, I don't know, maybe you just start throwing at everyone because you're like no one's coming at you. That guy's the biggest guy I've ever seen. If he has to be on some type of performance-enhancing drug. That guy is the largest human I've ever seen, and he's a pitcher, right? So I don't know. Maybe the rule won't work because he's just going to hit guys, and guys are going to be like, I just got hit in the head, but I'm just going to play dead because there ain't no way I'm going out and charging Chapman. That guy's going to hit me in the head with a pitch, and then he's going to rip my head off when I get out there. So I don't know. I still think for most pitchers, maybe this deters them from throwing at you if they know it's going to be Royal Rumble style. I guess it won't be Royal Rumble. There's only two people. Royal Rumble. Actually, Royal Rumble. I went to a Royal Rumble when I was younger. It was awesome. There was a lady behind us screaming her like. This is for another video, guys. Sorry, I don't watch wrestling very much anymore. But the people behind us, like, they thought it was real life. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I think has to happen. Okay, it's my unwritten rule. If you like it, put it in the comment section below. If you don't like it, well, I guess you can put it in the comment section below or keep it to yourself. Either one is cool. That's all we got today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give it a thumbs up. All that good stuff. And we will talk to you later.